I would rather crush my balls than to see this AI generated slop. AI? AI? More like I Jakawa? You just produce low quality videos with little to no effort and post it again and again and again until the end of the earth. You see, these kinds of videos are not something you would watch again, for example, after a year, let alone 10 years.
Making this stuff is easier than ever before. Buy a
And if no one values art anymore, who is going to make the new art? Without commission or the promise of funding, the best pieces of art we've ever seen made by master craftsmen creating pieces at their highest level cease to exist for the masses to appreciate. And the masses, that's you.
This is when soul starts to die. Vysiek here explained it so well in this video, even though that video wasn't all about cars, which he talks about usually. Even I made 2 videos on what soul in cars are supposed to be. Not only in driving a car, in which every cluck of gear shift, clutch and steering gives you a sense of connection to the car. You just feel it. But a car having a soul of people who made it. The craftsmanship, the artistry, the creativity, all wrapped up in a machine so that it would be one of the greatest, is the soul I want to talk about. Those thoughts and effort driving them to what they want to create despite the difficulties it would bring. And in today's money-hungry corporate environment where the only direction of the graph must go up, no matter the long-term consequences, it's a bleak and hopeless situation. Even with those things, it still makes me want to talk about it. I love these cars so much. I even have these posters and collections so that I can still appreciate them. I'm recording this through my phone, so the audio quality might not be great, but as you can see perfectly right here, this is the McLaren F1, which I still love. The best car of the 20th century, which I'm going to quote again in this video, as you can see the script right here. And of course, the M3 GTR and the M3 GTR Most Wanted posters. I can still appreciate them. And you know what? I have a theory that this car will be the best car for the 21st century. This for the 20th century, the McLaren F1. This for the 21st century, because I have no hope that there will be a car or any kind of car manufacturer will make a car as iconic as this one. So the best car of 21st century, these both. The best car of the 20th century. And of course, I have this RC car of it, and of course, all this right here. This car collection you can see. And I've got more posters behind me, which you'll eventually see. But this is it, everything. This is going to be my next Lego video. Just be assured of that. The Lamborghini Sian which I bought and other car. Anyway, that's why I like to talk about them, drawing them, designing them, no matter how complicated the design softwares can be, no matter how much I have to learn new things in order to do all that, while hopefully making a living out of it. From this website where I can sell these things, I even got my second designed car from which I made a course out of, so that many other car enthusiasts can learn from it. And I can do all this because of posting car content on YouTube. It's very fulfilling. Even when I watch my old videos, I still like how they aged. But then, I saw this.
If someone wanted to, they could make a Kalshi about whether I'll make another car video or if I'm going to keep posting these situational slop fests. Except please don't bet on that, since the answer is probably super obvious. I'm tired of releasing another car video that's just going to bomb, get cloned by 10 automotive AI slop channels, all while I barely get views from mine because car culture is dead.
I can't believe we have come to this. One of the OG car enthusiast YouTube channel, which taught me so much about cars and car culture, has given up. Sure, in the age of autonomy, he's free to make whatever content he wants, but it's just sad. This is what happens when YouTube only pushes a certain kind of content. Doom is when a person just talks about how bad things really are, and it triggers that negative bias inside our brains, which instinctively makes us want to click it, as it could be a sign of danger. But this is where every single video feels just the same, from the topic to the thumbnails to the content, everything. And as I am from here, just one of the topics like toxic work culture is being done to death among many others, and that is what works. That is what people want to watch, I think. But anyway, seriously guys, a question. Did we just lose a car guy here? I mean, I know he joked and he still loves cars, but as a car YouTuber, I think that frustration is real. I mean, why put effort into writing a script, editing accordingly, thinking of creative shots and B-rolls? Hell, even think, Bladed, think, when it can all be done by AI and you can clutter your channel with content like these. Endless, mindless car videos, presumably from the people who are not even interested in cars, because it's just a source of revenue. A topic, a content space, because if they were really interested in cars, it's more than likely they would have their own opinion on what they want to speak of, not getting that thinking outsourced to artificial intelligence. And hell, there are even YouTube channels which are specifically made to give you a niche or a topic or just some way to make AI generated content from, and then just let that and welcome to tonight's channel who sells you this shit. Because imagine you are so creatively bankrupt that a platform like YouTube, where you can do what you like, where you can talk about anything you like, where you can do anything you want with it, still you're going to outsource that creativity, your thinking, to AI. And just for that, here is that authentic experience for you guys. So here I am, guys, still in love with my privacy. You see, privacy is meant for me, that's why this mask. And actually I was going to record it with my helmet right here, but I couldn't get my voice through this mic right here because of that helmet blocking everything. So here I am wearing something that goes inside my helmet where I wear it. But anyway, if you want to see me unmasked, I got a solution for you. So here I am again, partly in the frame, because this here is my baby, which I called Dusra. And you can actually learn how to design this baby of mine right here, because I made a course on envisioning and designing your own car, from which you can learn a lot, from blueprint drawing to AutoCAD conversion to Fusion 360 rendering, everything you can think of. And of course, apart from that, you can see my face reveal, this mask down. I'm not going to do that now, I want my London street look. But anyway, you can learn to design this car, and of course there is also a 2D drawing course if you want, from which I learned from various cars from my childhood and so much more. Of course, there are car arts also, which I could have displayed right here alongside with the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale and the Porsche 911 GT1 right here. But these posters are exclusively here for, just showing off. So I don't want to do that if there is a potential customer to buy those car arts. But anyway, you can learn to design this, you can learn to draw cars, anything in between. Just link in the description below. I hope you like it. I hope you also like my face when you see me there. Goodbye. I've already talked about this in this fake AI car video and their fake news where they promise more than 1,000 cars, that were going to release in the year 2025, which includes muscles, sports, even supercars, which are long discontinued. But as you can guess, it was all fake from the start. I swear to God, this video is only going to get better as the time goes on. And I hate these channels. And the sad part is, they have only increased in numbers now. Hell, even YouTube recommends these AI generated car topics that I'm not interested in. Yeah, AI is going to tell me a topic, its soul in cars, huh? And one of them just says, idea. Idea. That's it. Well kids, no water for you today because of this. And you know the thing is, I don't completely hate AI. As long as the information is correct and you can learn something from it, it's fine. Or many repetitive tasks are completed or negated through these AI softwares. That's fine. But when it comes to creative writing, piss off you can't. All AI does is take that information from other people and websites, blurring that thin line of plagiarism. Then why bother? Let me make a video on cars history filled with other information provided to me by that website that my AI tool will take it from and mix it up to serve you in a content platter. How about 10 videos a week, huh? YouTube is cluttered with this AI shit. Thumbnails, titles, voices, scripts, everything. I think even editing is done by AI considering how bad they are. Here when I searched broken promises of Jaguar XJ220, considering we know Jaguar XJ220 was supposed to have a V12 with fancy doors, instead we got a V6 with boring doors. And anyway, that kind of negative bias is what AI titles will have because then chances are you will watch it. And out of the 10 videos which I got, 8 of them were relevant to my search and 7 of them were AI generated content, except this one, which was the last video before YouTube gave me guitar cover for broken promises. That's how YouTube is now. Even search up how BMW M3 GTR embarrassed Porsche 911 GT3. You know the history. And just by the thumbnails, everyone just used AI for it. And I get it now why Bladed and other car YouTube channels which put effort into their videos feel defeated, even me, because I chose this path anyway. But then, if that wasn't enough, I came across this video which promoted how to make money out of car restoration videos and cinematics, ASMR. What? One of the purest forms of art, whether from gangster gang cinematics with songs or any other cinematics representing a car in a nightlife setting, or just car culture and restoration of cars with cinematic elements added to it. And I thought, if that's possible, could it be that AI cinematics were also being made or something, And I was right. But I will talk about that in another video and also discuss how pointless it is. These bitches infiltrated the most raw, most authentic, most personal, connecting and sacred car enthusiast space ever. Car restoration. What they do is take the reference shots from channels like Restored, which almost feels like AI channel due to some frames, but their consistency cannot be matched by AI generated videos. But I still have my doubts, but I have no proof. So for most of you, you think it might be genuine because just some frames, just one of those frames. I think it has this Cadillac's wheels messed up when it moves, But anyway, AI took these reference shots and made its own video with that direction, and behold, every AI channel wants to get their green from this niche. Some of them getting up to 200 to $4,000 worth of revenue. With what? Few prompts, and then they just have to copy and paste into these AI websites, put basic edits in, and that's it. That's it, literally it. You got your content. One of the hardest things to do restoring a car is just presented. What's the point? What's the point? True car guys see through it. That's why I think these are targeting to non-car guys, and with the help of the algorithm to then naturally serve it to actual car guys, which comment this is fake and all, this is AI generated all, but they are still watching, they are still pushing it further into the algorithm. And that's also a sad part, because we have got front engine Audi R8s restored, BMW M3 GTR from Most Wanted for $800, sold by this granny right here, and also a Pagani Zonda, one of the most exclusive and exotic hypercars, for $700. It's $700, guys, and the rest will be covered through restoring the car or some bullshit. And the worst YouTuber contender of them all, Wak Wow. Fuck this channel and all of you car enthusiasts who watch their videos till the end. You are a bitch. If you don't, we are best mates already. This is a question I've asked before, but honestly, what's the point? These are not real cars. These are not real people. This channel is just an Indian guy giving prompts AI just to make a quick buck. Maybe considering his previous real video, quote unquote, is on the channel, where he speaks about pipes or something. These car YouTube channels are not here to provide with good car content, car knowledge, anything, helping the young people to get to know about the car culture or anything worth a car guy's time. It's so pointless. There is no hard work, no sacrifice, no artistry, any soul behind these videos. I just wish I got more recommendations from channels who are actually putting in the effort in their car videos. Instead, I get a bunch of not even low effort but no effort AI slop bullshit. I'm not mad because I may experience some difficulties competing with these content farms producing video after video after video with no effort whatsoever. And these kinds of channels are not sustainable. You see, they produce videos, they post it, and then just abandon their channel, because it's soulless. If they don't see the result, if they are not making money out of it, which most of them won't, only a few of them might get some views. But if everyone starts to attack on this particular content niche, well, it's saturated. And to point it out or to stand out, you have to make real content, which AI cannot do yet. But actually, I'm mad that it's affecting and replacing the genuine love we have for the media who exposed us as children to have these wonderful machines we call cars. And as a kid who lives in a country with little to no car culture to be experienced firsthand, that media is all we have left. It was Need for Speed Most Wanted for me. And I don't want another younger generation of kid who is starting to get into cars realizing it was all fake and pointless anyway. That they don't have a primal core real love for cars. Because as kids we are not born as car enthusiasts, we became one. We chose to be one. And if this trend just goes on, it only suggests one thing. Everyone, don't put any effort into your car videos or even thinking about them. Let the AI do it for you, because that is what is going to work. And that is devastating, because if we replace our thinking through these AI tools, there is no love to have for cars that we appreciate. That media is a medium for other car guys to behold, a sacred place. The blue and silver hero we got in the NFS series is made out of people who love cars, who cared about cars, not just someone who outsourced it to AI, which I think modern EA would actually do. And another blue and silver hero in Fast and Furious is not something we got through AI, but from people who loved and care about these machines, including Paul Walker. The greatest cars of the 20th century is made by people who cared about cars. I'll bet they'll rather be buried 6 feet deep than to have their thinking replaced by artificial intelligence. I don't want this medium to be replaced by something soulless. This trend of AI from YouTube to games to movies is not what I want. I want genuine car guys with their opinion and craft to be present in front of my eyes when I watch car videos on YouTube. I only want to watch people who care about cars to be the only ones who I watch, not someone who just sees it as an opportunity to make a quick buck. Fuck you guys. I hope if there is any car content creator here, even Bladed Angel watching this, just don't. Keep it steady, man. Let's make it as pure as possible. As pure as we want it to be. My videos are mine. Your videos are yours. Make it authentic, make it real, make it matter, no matter if the viewers like them or not, if they are good or not. You know, my videos are mine at the end of the day, my opinion, my ideas, my experiments. And as for the cars I designed, I'm fucking proud of them. Thanks for watching, everyone.